from the heart of El Monte, City Hall West, it's El Monte Tonight with your host, Arturo Esparza, and co-host, Rose Nava. Tonight on the El Monte Tonight Show, from the city of El Monte, Councilman Juventino J. Gomez, singer Little Anthony Rojo, and from MHDC, Conchita Buñuelos. And I'm yours truly, Miss Jaimie NERY. Andy Rojo, go on, take us away.
Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Bésame, ay, pero bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos y estar junto a ti. Piensa que tal vez mañana estaré muy lejos de aquí. Bésame, ay, pero bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, ay, pero bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Gracias, thank you.
Young man with a strong voice. That's pretty good, Andy.
Gracias, thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. Glad you made it on down, man. Did you meet the councilman?
No, not really.
We'll give you a chance before he leaves. That's right, man. He's a celeb, man. Let me tell you. He's a rock star. Rock star in Almonte.
Yeah.
Arturo Esparza, Almonte Tonight, the little show around the corner up the block from where you live in the beautiful heart of Monte, California, the Bel Air of the San Gabriel Valley. And here we are again. Arturo ESPARZA and
Rose Nava.
we have Rose there. Round of applause for Rose, please.
Thank you.
A couple of quick announcements before we get into what's going on. Just let people know that next week we will be doing our remote El Monte Tonight over at Manuel's El Tepeyac, and it's going to be exclusive. And by the way, folks, stay tuned for this one. I'm going to be on the air on a radio station in Denver, vis-a-vis through the phone, and we'll be talking about what's going on here in El Monte and a little bit of history of what's happening with the channel here. So that's going to be very exciting as we do our remote over there. And in 3 weeks, we will have our second anniversary of El Monte Tonight. 2 years. Yes, it has been 2 years. And it's going to be a 2-hour special. We have a bunch of great people that have been on the show. They're going to be coming back again just to give us their shout outs and salud. And we really appreciate that because they're going to show us some love. Okay, real quickly, we got the Relay for Life. That's why we have Councilman Juventino J. Gomez. He's going to be talking about that. And also we have this fantastic job fair that he sponsors every year. And let me tell you, it's a great job fair. It's not one of those Mickey Mouse where you have training schools and training programs. It's actually where they're out there to put people back to work, and we're really proud of it. So without any further ado, does that sound good, Rose?
Yes, it does.
Thank you. Okay, without any further ado, let's turn on over to Juventino J. Gomez. Round of applause, please.
Well, Arturo, how you doing, man?
Good, good. You know, I was looking at that video we have. We always love looking at this old video when we first came on my show back in the Stone Age.
Have you told the audience about what we used to look like?
No, you look the same. I'm the one that, deteriorated, folks. So let that be a lesson to you, okay? Eat your vegetables.
You know, back in those days when you were doing the program, I remember people standing in line getting your autograph. That was really great. That was some great times.
No,
Really, they used to come in, they just wanted his autograph.
Really? He's
Actually, I
that
was
famous.
just signing checks because I owe people money. So, they said, hey, me next, right? So what's going on, Jay? I know you got a lot of things happening, and I know you're always in a rush.
Yeah, right now we have coming up, just real soon on the 17th through the 18th is our annual Relay for Life. Again, we were trying to encourage to have teams out there at Arroyo High School. It's a great event. One of the big reasons why it's a great event, it's an educational event for a lot of families, a lot of individuals who have gone through cancer one way or another, or family members or friends. It's an educational event where we inform our community about cancer and the different services that are available, raising money for research. It's a 24-hour, starting with 9 a.m. Saturday morning, a ceremony, the survivor lap that we have, the candelabra, everything that we do to raise money for more research. And if you really think about it, a lot of our family members, friends, someone has suffered through cancer.
Oh yeah, we all been touched. My sister, God rest her soul, pancreatic cancer. My niece, breast cancer. A lot of family members have gone through that, and so we're all touched by it. I know we all are. We used to have that beautiful little boy. Was it Dorian Castillo?
Yeah, Dorian. There you go.
Yeah, we had him on the show a couple of years ago. And wonderful child, wonderful, and his family were awesome. Man. Team Dorian, and so we all experienced it, and I think it's a wonderful thing that I know you're a team captain. They told me you're one of the relay captains.
Well, I'm the honorary chair.
Wow.
And what we spearheaded this a long time ago. And the reason I spearheaded this event for the city was went for a physical one day, and the next thing is they found a tumor,
Oh, goodness.
and I'm a survivor. So
A
it's
round of applause
important.
for Jay Gomez, survivor. If you didn't survive, we wouldn't be here right now. Trust me. We all survived because of you.
And some people will thank you. No.
Come on, Jay, it's my show. Okay. He's going to steal it. Stay tuned for the Jay Gomez show coming up right after. But,
So I'm trying to encourage everybody to attend, to be part of this Relay for Life. It's one 24-hour segment of your time throughout a whole year to give to the community, to give to friends and family. It's a supportive effort that we're asking for. whether financially, whether just physically being there and being part of this great event. We're going to have music, food. We're going to, just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a family event. I know we had this one gentleman last week, and I'm sorry, because I know you had other commitments. We had a young man that spent, what was it, 25 years with the Cancer Society working with.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Gary Pia. And he gave us the whole background because he works with a lot of the Relays for Life right around the community. And he was really excited. I mean, he knew all about the Almani one. And, you know, Jay Gomez, he's going to carry the torch, folks. Seriously. He's going to be out there leading the way and be the standard bearer, I hope.
No, we all are. You know, it's such a moving event. You never know until it hits close to home. Really, it's scary. It really is scary.
No, definitely it is. Definitely it is. You know, and like I said, I'm currently, you know, and I've shared this with people out there. I'm not ashamed to it. I'm waiting the results of certain labs that I'm having done now, and so we'll find out. You know, and I know my buddy Andy. What's going on with you, Andy? Tell us, man.
Well, I just came out of surgery about a couple of weeks ago. They found a tumor with cancer. I'm waiting on answers right now. I don't know what's going to happen. As far as right now, I feel good. I'm doing good. I'm doing everything they're telling me to do. So hopefully, knock on wood, things will work out.
And there you go. For example, I've had this tumor, or I had the tumor, for almost 4 years. I didn't even know. No pain, no nothing.
No symptoms.
It was just one of those, had a physical, my annual physical, and they found a spot that didn't show up before. So it's pretty amazing.
We'll get a round of
What
applause
type
for
of
Jake 'cause he
cancer?
looks good. I'm sorry.
But just kidney cancer.
Oh, kidney.
Yeah.
Kidney cancer.
Kidney cancer, and it was quite an impact.
Yeah, my brother was recently diagnosed with cancer as well about 3 weeks ago. He went in for food poisoning, turned into appendicitis, had surgery, and they found he had colon cancer for 2 years. He had a tumor. So he'll be starting chemo in about 3 weeks.
It's incredible. It's incredible how you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It sneaks up on you. And if I would have gone another 3 years, it would have been terminal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's
Well,
pretty
we're glad,
scary.
We're glad you're still around, Jay. Let me tell you, I say that from the bottom of my heart. That you're still with us to just keep us going, keeping on. Because this man is, let me tell you, he's a survivor of many episodes, including his gallant service as in the armed forces as a veteran. So we're very proud to have you here and what you're doing. So
Thank you.
You have that, and you also have a round of applause for the veterans. Come on. This man he's done so much for the vets. Veterans Village. We were very blessed because we went down there. He allowed me to go film when he went before the board of supervisors, and this is just one man went up there and was challenging them to put up the money to build this village for the homeless vets here. And it was a drop in the bucket, unfortunately, but once again, it sets the tempo for the rest of the country, and that's what we need.
Thank God we were able to get that money.
Well, you did it, Jay. It was all right. And the sandwiches weren't too bad either. Anyway, you got us some Subway. Spare no expense with this man. So you got, let's see, you also got the job fair coming up, right?
You know, that's great. The job fair. You gonna be there?
Yes,
you guys
of
gonna be
course.
there?
Yeah, we're gonna be filming.
You know, it's again, it's our annual job fair, and what's a little different with the city of El Monte than other cities and other areas that do job fairs. We only accept employers that have real jobs today in hand. Last year, when we did the job fair, we had about 1,500, 2,000 jobs available for qualified individuals, from entry level to high tech. And it was really great. We had about 50 employers. We had about 3,000 people in line an hour before the doors opened to looking for employment. People are really in need. People are really hurting today to put some food on the table, to be able to pay their mortgage. And the city of El Monte, thanks to my colleagues and all our volunteers and all our help that we have, we're able to do a job fair every year. And it has jobs. You know, one of the nicest and the most exciting things that I experienced was some young guys were running through the community center. I got a job. I start Monday. You know, it's so rewarding to be able to bring this to our community and the surrounding community. So that's the 20th of June from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at our community center, 3130 Tyler.
Yeah.
3130.
I'd recommend that you get there early, trust me, because it gets really packed. And I know, I mean, we got there early to film last time, and it was already people out there lining up, ready to get in. So, you know, and it's really important, you know, participate, you know, and get involved. I mean, people always complaining, hey, you know, I can't find a job, I don't know what to do. Here's an opportunity, okay? You want to walk the walk, be proactive. You have an opportunity to do stuff. So this is what it's about, you know, and people like Jay Gomez and the rest of the council, the people that have participated, they set this up. So take advantage of it, please, okay? It's a worthwhile situation, and you'll benefit from it.
You know, it's a great event. So we encourage for everybody to get the word out and come to this job fair. You know, there's so many opportunities.
Oh, sure.
And we'll bring them to the table.
Well, we're gonna send Rose there just to go bring more.
She'll be
jobs.
filming?
Yes,
You're gonna be
she'll be
filming,
filming.
Rose?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, she didn't know. She walked into the black hole of television, and now she's stuck with us. And we get everybody doing some stuff like that's what happened to Jamie. But 2 years ago, huh, Jamie? We just snatched you, and now here you are. You're stuck.
Well, Jamie's a natural artist.
Oh no, she is. She's the
Great
voice of
natural
El
artist.
Monte. That's what we call her. She's the voice of El Monte. She runs on batteries too. We love her. She's so cool. So that's okay. So that's over there, 3130 Tyler. You're gonna have the job fair, okay? And we have that going. How many employers do you have this year? I know last year.
You know, we stayed to about 50.
Uh-huh.
We don't go over 50 because we want to keep it indoors, where it's nice and cool for all those looking for employment and for the employers. If we start expanding and placing tables and canopies outside, that right around June it gets pretty hot.
Right.
So we stay right about 50 employers. Sometimes more want to come in, but we tell them to wait till next year.
Now, what type of employers is this? Is
You know
it
what?
Local?
We've
or-
had law enforcement, we've had factories, we've had pharmaceuticals, we've had, I mean, every type of employer. We had Procter and Gamble, we've had.
You had the Border Patrol, I remember too.
We had Border Patrol there, and they had everything from entry-level clerical to law enforcement, and they came with about 1,000 jobs.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
well, they did.
1,000 jobs they haven't filled.
See, unfortunately, half my
Great.
crew ran out when they saw the Border Patrol, so we're hoping they'll be back for this year. But no, they were there, and they were really wonderful.
No, they're great.
No, they
And then
were.
we have all the law enforcement agencies, LAPD, LA County Sheriffs, our own police department, probation, different county departments are there. I mean, just a little of everything, but they have jobs available. You know, that's the key. You know, I don't want someone looking for employment to come in and get a bunch of promises, and people cannot afford. They can't feed their family with promises.
No, that's true. That's very true. A round of applause for that, man. Come on. And we know Jay Gomez always keeps his word. He's a man of promises, and he backs his stuff up. That's what I say. He's boots on the ground here. And that's what we're talking
Boots
about,
on
front
the
line.
ground.
That's what it is, front line. I mean, seriously. You know, I was talking to a friend the other day, because, you know, there's two elements in society, and not to sidetrack, but I'll pontificate because, hey, I got the desk. There are two groups of people that are so underrepresented, so, I hate to say ignored, but forgotten sometimes. Number one, okay, the veterans that fight for our freedom, we know that. Okay, and that's what Jay steps up for. The other group is our teachers, okay, education. One protects our freedom, the other one protects our future. And this is what it's about, and they're usually overworked and underpaid. So when you're out there, when you see somebody, you see a nice veteran like that, shake their hand, thank them for what they did. When you see the teacher that takes care of your children, thank them. And I give a shout out to my friend, Rosie Espinosa Hernandez. She works with third grade students. She's a trooper, she's out there. A lot of people do that and they don't get recognized, and I wanna give a shout out. And it's very important that you understand, these are people, I mean, what do we hear in the news? About people, you know, $1 million contracts, basketball players, and, you know, all this. And here are people that are actually going out there and putting their lives and their careers and their existence on the line day in and day out. And then when they come home or at the end of the day, where's the reward? Where's the pat on the back, attaboy? So, you know, this is very important. So when somebody sets up something and gives an opportunity to go out there to put food on your table, take advantage of it, okay? Otherwise, I'll send Jay Gomez down your house. He'll knock on your door.
Oh my God.
Trust me.
Oh my God.
And believe me, he's a formidable force. You know, when you see him, imagine this man coming up to your door. Boy, man, seriously.
Yeah. I even scare myself, right?
I scare myself. Yeah, it's fantastic. So we got the Relay for Life. We're gonna try to get. I was gonna try to talk to the PD here and see if we can get a ride in their helicopter. We want to take a shot of the relay from the top of the track there at Arroyo. I thought that'd be an awesome
That'd be
shot.
interesting.
No, it'd be a very beautiful shot. You know that you won't see anywhere else at any other relay. You know, and we could do it here.
And it's great if you could promote it, because it is a very important event. It's not, you have events that are kind of a feel-good event, you know, and
Warm and fuzzy.
everybody, this is an event that's necessary for our community so they can understand what cancer is and what options and what alternatives you have. And this is so we can have more research, so we can have more education for a lot of people that are devastated by this.
Definitely.
And it's an ugly, ugly disease.
You know, and it's unfortunate, and we mentioned
Yes,
this
it is.
last week's show, right? I brought this up, that why can't we do what we did when we sent men to the moon, okay? In 10 years, we had a president that said, hey, by the end of the decade, we'll land on the moon. Why can't we say in 10 years, we're gonna get rid of these cancers and put the best and the brightest and all these minds together and all this resource and things like this? So people, Relay for Life, we don't wanna have anymore. We shouldn't have anymore. It should be saying, hey, everything's going there. But thank God we have this thing going, and thank God for Almani for what they're doing here. And a round of applause for the city here, because they deserve it. Definitely. And I'll tell you that from the bottom of my heart, because like I said, we all feel it, and we're all, exposed to it, unfortunately. And it's sad but true. So, we even have this nice little flyer. Can we get this? Anyone with cameras? Let's get the Adam cam. Here, why don't you hold it behind you? But you got prettier hands. Mine look like bear claws or something. See if we can get a shot of that. Okay. Okay, that's the Relay for Life. Okay, and that is 17th and the 18th, correct? At Arroyo High School.
Exactly.
Okay, and that is from 9 o'clock.
From 9 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Okay, so it's an all-day thing. So if you can't make it, when it
All
first
day,
opens
all
up,
night.
if you can't,
Isn't that a song? All day?
no, day and night. You're thinking of Cole Porter.
Oh.
But I'm showing my age. Okay, here's another one. Hold this one. This is really cute. I don't know if you didn't see that, Jay. But if you make a donation for cancer, they put these tires in your lawn. It says, I'm tired of cancer.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so they got that. We picked that up on the way. So, you want to be a part of this. If you can't make it at the beginning of the episode of the relay, it's going to be going for 24 hours. So show on up. I mean, even if you come down just to say, hello, I saw it, I was there, to represent. And if those of you people that have the wherewithal, some money, make a donation. No donation is too small or too large. So you're going to want to be able to, get involved in that.
And you know what? It's a Saturday. If they want to come with their children and just have some fun and relax and enjoy some of the music and support the event, maybe have some food, buy some food, and it's a great event. It's a great event.
It is, and Arroyo's a very, very beautiful school. I used to teach there, and I'll tell you, the track, the whole area, it's really nice. You feel real comfortable, feel at home, and people are very friendly with the Almani Union High School District. I know that. So we want to do that. Any parting shots, Jay? Anything else coming up?
No,
in the wins?
just wanted to encourage everyone to take part of these events. The Relay for Life and the Job Fair, it's important. It's a way for people to really commit and give and feel good about themselves, because it's important for those that are going through cancer, those that are unemployed, those that need jobs, those that need another way of doing things. It's just
So
really
we're
good.
talking quality of life on both
Quality
ends
of life, totally.
Yeah, both ends of it. Taking care of people's health and taking care of their well-being as well. So that's what we want. So let's get a round of applause for Councilman Jay Gomez, the right honorable.
Thank you.
And just know that he is our liaison for the channel, and it wasn't for his efforts, none of us would be here. And now you know who to blame. So, yeah, that's what
Yeah, thank you.
yeah. We love Jay. We
Thank
love
you.
Jay.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Raise your hand if you love Jay Gomez, please. Okay, thank you. There you go. Yeah, see, we gotta love ourselves. Okay, we're gonna turn it over because I know the councilman's real busy. This man has a schedule that's brutal, and we're gonna turn it back over to Andy because Andy's got some more action, right?
That's right.
Okay, all right. Here on El Tonight. Ouch, ouch. We're hurting here. We're hurting. He's got it.
Dedicated to all the mothers. Mother's Day is coming up, so para mi madre, here we go. Eres mi bien, lo que me tiene extasiado. ¿Por qué negar que estoy de ti enamorado? De tu dulce alma, que es toda sentimiento. De esos ojazos negros de un raro fulgor que me dominan e incitan al amor. Eres un encanto, eres mi ilusión. Dios dice que la gloria está en el cielo, que es de los mortales el consuelo al morir. Bendito Dios, porque al tenerte yo en vida no necesito ir al cielo, Tisú, si alma mía, la gloria eres tú. Eres un encanto, eres mi ilusión. Dios dice que la gloria está en el cielo, que es de los mortales el consuelo al morir. Bendito Dios, porque al tenerte yo en vida no necesito ir al cielo, Tisú, si alma mía, la gloria eres tú. Gracias, thank you guys. Gracias.
Man, you sound like a Mexican, man.
Well, that might be because I am.
Oh, man.
I was born over in Tijuana in 1964, but I was raised over here in the United States. Yes.
I love this.
Yes.
Give a round of applause for that, hairdo. I always love this dude.
Thank you. No wind can break through it.
No, I can't, man. You got the pompadour for a lifetime, man.
That's right.
Okay, we're going to have Andy come on back in just a bit and give us some more action. On
Gracias.
this.
Thank you,
This is
guys.
Good, man. I tell you, man. So anybody out there, also too, you got a phone number?
Yes, it's 909-666-3984.
909
666-3984.
3984. Okay, we're gonna announce it again at the end. If you ever want to book him, and he's also part of a very wonderful band, Bumptown, right?
Correct.
And they're a great group. Let me tell you, if you ever get a chance to go see them, please enjoy it. Okay, just want to let people know. Alrighty, now our next guest here. I'm so happy. Look at, I have so many beautiful young ladies up here. You know, starting with my co-hostess on one side, and then we get out to the end and look at.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See, all these natural blondes, I love them. So, I'm teasing. Okay, now this is, let's see. Need information about your mortgage and behind on your payments, where to start. This is the MHDC, which is what?
The Montebello Housing Development Corporation.
Oh, okay. That's one of our neighboring cities on the other side. And so this is a program, what, to help people get caught up or flip their houses, or what are we doing here?
So we'll be hosting a home rescue resource fair with the city, and the city council was generous enough to invite us to come on over and partner with your city.
Beautiful.
So we'll be having this home rescue resource fair to help families that are in the process of possibly going into foreclosure.
Wow.
So we'll have HUD housing counselors there. There'll also be, we've invited lenders such as Bank of America and Wells Fargo who will be there, and the families will have the ability to sit down with their lender that day and see if they can possibly modify their home so that they can stay in the home.
Beautiful. A round of applause for that, please. Reason why I'm saying that, because there seems to be a theme here, as you can see. We have people saving lives, getting jobs, saving homes.
Yeah.
See, so don't ever think that Almighty Tonight's just a bunch of fluff. Okay, so how do people take advantage of this? Is there like a workshop? They're gonna have like an all-day event? What's going on?
So our event's going to be on Saturday, May 10th from 10 to 2 p.m. We can definitely register them online, and they can go to www.mhdcca.org. I'll say it slowly. www.mhdcca.org. We'll be there all day on Saturday, and we're going to make sure that the clients get to see a lender or a counselor or Keep Your Home California, who is also going to be there. They're representatives that are coming from the state. Montebello Housing and the City Council, we partnered up to make sure that the clients got the opportunity to be there. So the clients make sure if they bring their information, we have flyers all over the city right now, and we want to make sure that they bring what's on the modification package, meaning a lot of times they need to bring their pay stubs, their tax returns, information about their lenders. Any of that information, they can contact us at 323-722-3955, and we'll go over the documents that they need that day. So it's really important. It's coming up. It's on Saturday, and we want to make sure that we help as many people as we can.
Yeah, so you're gonna force me to come film that. I
Yes,
know that.
yes.
Yes, we will do that.
We definitely need you out
I would
there.
invite Rose, but her contract, I don't think it includes doing Saturdays. Oh, does it, Mia?
I don't know. We'll see.
No,
I'm
yeah,
just kidding.
She'll be there. She'll be there.
This is amazing. So I guess this beckons the next question. How did Montebello get hooked up with El Monte? I mean, how'd that?
Well, Montebello Housing Development Corporation started out in 1992. So because we service all of Los Angeles County, that's why we've basically taken it down to our initials, MHDC, because we don't want to confuse people and just so that they think we are just with the city of Montebello. We service all of Los Angeles County.
Mm-hmm.
We've had events in San Bernardino County. So basically we go where there is a need, and it's everywhere. For this particular event, we have been longtime partners with the city of El Monte, and particularly with Councilmember Gomez. And so he's been a great friend to our agency in making sure that the community here in El Monte gets our services.
Well, yeah. Let me tell you. A round of applause on that, please. Because we know Jay Gomez. He's been like I've known him for 15 years, and actually he was senior field deputy for County Supervisor Mike Antonovich when I met him, and it was just really crazy. We ran across each other. I don't even remember. I think it was over at the community center one day, and they were having some event, and we started talking and stuff, and we were both in line to get some grub. So that was a good beginning, right? So it was the first time I had lunch with Jay Gomez. So, and I invited him down to the show, and he was an immediate smash. And I was trying to get the footage downloaded. Hopefully I'll do it for our anniversary show, but we were such youngsters. Of course I had a full head of hair. He still has his head of hair. It's a little salt and pepper now, but he's looking good. He's looking good. So bottom line is that this is a great service, and I wish people knew more about it ahead of time. See, I think that's what that's our struggle, and that's why we created this channel, because there's a lot of events, a lot of things going on that people don't hear about. We do have a public relations, and they do the great. We do a media service, and they do well. But the thing is that we have to be able to consolidate it so people can take advantages. Because especially in the city of El Monte, this is a very disenfranchised community. And there's a lot of things. There's a lot of services available that are made available for people, but the information has to get out there. Because, you know, this is important. A lot of people are lost their homes. A lot of people have gone under. You know, and
Well, for us, it was, we were very excited to be invited to the show, and thank you very much for providing us the opportunity, because we've been working diligently with representatives from the city to make sure that this event got publicized through all of the methods that you just talked about. And we have flyers everywhere in the city. And it's very important that if anyone has any questions, they can stop by any one of the city offices to pick up a flyer, and it provides the information, but it's also available online.
Now, who would, excuse
No,
me,
go on,
who would qualify for a program like this?
Basically, at this point, this particular event is for anybody who either has questions about where their mortgage loan is, if they are having trouble making payments, if they're behind on making payments, and the different opportunities for counseling will be able to determine where they are, and we can help them depending on what their need is.
So do they have to be low income to
No,
qualify for
no.
this program?
We are a HUD certified counseling agency, and we're partnered with several other housing agencies as well, because we are anticipating a good crowd. So every counselor that's going to be there will be HUD certified, and so they'll be able to provide the services for free. And that's really,
wonderful.
everybody needs to know that when they are having difficulties with their mortgage, that they don't have to pay for the services. There are agencies out there all over Southern California that can help people with their mortgage issues for free.
beautiful. A round of applause for that. That's good. Amazing.
Some of the workshops we'll be having will include, we're going to have the Department of Consumer Affairs out, and they're going to be discussing how to avoid mortgage scams, how to protect yourself. We're also having an attorney that will be there as well to discuss options, and a real estate professional talking about short sales. So we will have several workshops ongoing throughout the event. They will be in half-hour segments, and they're going to be offered in both English and Spanish. So
Beautiful.
and our counselors do speak Spanish.
Amazing. So, walk us through it, okay? They go on in, okay? They enter into the center, the Crippen Center, 3130, Tyler. That's everything happens there. What do they see? They walk through the door. What do you see?
So the first stop is going to be with me. I'm going to be at the registration table.
Oh, okay.
I'll go ahead and take their name, find out who their lender is, and they'll be walking into the center, and then they will be seeing Conchita.
Yes, and in the waiting area, we'll have workshops going on. Every 30 minutes, it's going to be the same workshop, but in English and Spanish. Then they'll have the opportunity to fill out their paperwork, get themselves ready, get themselves prepared, have the documents that they need in order. When their number is called, they will go in and see the lender. So if their lender is present that day, whether it's Bank of America or Wells Fargo, they'll get the opportunity to meet directly right with the lender right then and there. After that, they have the option to still see a HUD counselor or visit Keep Your Home California and then get the other resources that are there. Now, if their lender is not there, they will still get to see a HUD counselor. They will get to meet with Keep Your Home California. And like she said, the workshops are very informative. There's definitely resources there available. We've also invited the assembly member to come.
What is Assembly Member?
Assembly Member Chow, and we've also invited Assembly
Chow's.
Member Hernandez.
Oh, Hernandez, good people.
So
These are all good people.
So they'll be attending so that they can see really that there is still a crisis, because I think with the media, it kind of gets forgotten that the foreclosure crisis is kind of over, and we want to make sure that people still know that there's still assistance out there and that the banks are still willing to work with the client. So that's very important, and that's why, like she says, there's free services. If they can't make this event for some reason, then reach out to a HUD-approved agency that can do this for free. And like us, we're in Montebello. We can always see them anytime after this event.
Well, children, for those people that are not aware, HUD is Housing and Urban Development. Okay, so when somebody tosses that phrase out, HUD, now you know what it's about.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, see. No, I mean, because we knew it. We grew up. I mean, back in the Stone Age, you know, we knew what HUD was. I mean, from
Yeah.
day one, right? But that, you know, that's beautiful that they're able to do that. They're able to help people, and like you said, the foreclosure thing is still happening, and people don't realize it. It's like a bloodletting. Okay, when you have the first wound, you're leaking out all this blood. After a while, it starts slowing down. Then people start looking at something else. What's the next news item, right? You know, and next thing they know, they go to Donald Sterling or something. So, you know, and here we are, right? We're talking about other madness. But the problem is there's still people there that they've invested their whole lives. on this. You know, they were on a bubble, and that's what it's called. I know. I live on a bubble for, you know, I do that for a living. And it's pretty much where once it bursts, then where do we go? Where do we go from here? And you guys are just so awesome. What's the phone number again?
It's 323-722-3955. That's 323-722-3955.
She's good. She's a good commercial. I like that. Very smooth, man. I think Tina's got it right. You guys are all right.
Thank you.
You know.
Thank you.
So are you guys gonna have any other events after this, or what's going on? Where's that?
We will, we are always available to help with foreclosure. Our next big event will be in July. We're going to be having a home expo in the city of Pico Rivera, and I hope you invite us out so we can talk about that.
Sure, no problem. I live in Whittier myself, so I'm right next door to you guys.
Great.
Excellent.
That'd be really cool just to cover that. And I know some real good people. Bob Archuleta, one of them, that's out there in Pico Rivera.
Yes.
He's an all-around straight shooter, another veteran, and a wonderful kind of character. So.
And I did want to insert something else. If someone in El Monte knows of a friend that doesn't live in the city of El Monte, please invite them. We are not limiting this event to just El Monte residents. We are inviting all of the surrounding communities that, you know, if they are available, they can come out and we can help them as well.
Beautiful. Round of applause for that. Now I'm gonna, before I let these young ladies go, I'm gonna throw a curve into the out of control room. We're gonna have B-roll, Isaiah. Now he almost fainted. If you heard a body drop, that was Isaiah, because we're so short-handed. And those people out there, if you want to intern with us, we're always looking for good help, because it's all volunteer. We're all volunteers. I'm actually a volunteer, almost, because I'm here often enough. And then also, of course, Rose stepped up, and she, you know, she came on in. She's one of the new kids on the block from ROP. He's been coming on over, so he's been helping us out, and of course Maggie and Jamie. So you know, we're all pitching in, and we're doing it for the love of the game. We do it for the community. We're not doing it for any other reason. I mean, we're not gonna be millionaires. I'm not gonna be like on the, you know, ABC next week, right, or CBS, unless you consider the Chicano broadcasting system. But you know, that's where we're at. But once again, one more time, the numbers.
323-722-3955.
Okay, MHDC, and that is this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Jack Crippen Multipurpose Senior Center, and that is 3120 Tyler Avenue. And you want to be there, I would imagine. If you want to get information, try to get there a little early so you'll be good to go, okay? All right, want to thank you once again. Let's get a round of applause for these young people. They're doing some good.
Thank you for having us.
You know, we have so many wonderful people in here. You know, we have Jay Gomez, we have, you know, we have Eddie Rojo. We got a bunch of wonderful people involved here. Okay, so let's go with some B-roll. There's our good friends, the Real Band, and oddly enough, we were talking about the cancer relay. Stephanie, lead singer of the Real Band, is just recovering right now. Even as we speak, we're gonna send our blessings out to her. Okay, here on El Monte tonight. Okay, here we are. We're back again. We just had a little bit of the real band. Like I said, once again, I want to give a shout out to Stephanie because she's been going through some therapy for her bout with cancer. God bless her. And we love her. She's part of the family as usual, and all the good guys over there with the real band. And I was able to cover them because it was Dominic's birthday bash that we had over at Steve's Barbecue. So that was a real great joy because if it wasn't for me going there, I would have never met Rose. A round of applause for Rose, please. Come on.
Thank you, thank you.
So, in fact, remind me to make you a copy of that, so that way you can always remember how you got yourself in this mess.
Okay.
I was just very nice. It was very nice of Andy. He's going to be coming back for a couple more songs, but he gives us this nice thing. I don't know if everybody can see it. You get one of the cameras on this. Get the whole again, man. Okay, a little bit of that, and that's actually life size. Okay, and Andy is actually that tall. And we love it. We always like to tease him. But that's his CD, and he's going to tell us before he leaves today how you can get a hold of it and order yourself a copy, because I understand they're going like hotcakes. Alrighty. We got it? Cool? Okay, thank you. Very good. Okay, a round of applause. We have Ruben TREVISIO here. And we have to know about Ruben. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Ruben. Because I know you don't like talking about yourself,
No.
but please try.
I'm the past national director of the American GI Forum and commander for the Los Angeles American GI Forum. I'm also the founding editor of the Hispanic Link syndicated column out of Washington. So currently, you'd be surprised the power of the media and the power that you've got here. Unbelievable power.
Oh, I know that.
Because you put information out, you let people know. Matter of fact, you may have heard rumors that the National Hispanic University was going to close.
Right.
I wrote a couple of letters, called my editor in D.C. We're syndicated nationally.
Wow,
So
beautiful.
we're getting a story going on. All of a sudden, the people that were going to close the university are back on board. They're going to give them $5 million.
Well, let's a round of applause for that, man.
One call.
Hey, I want
My
to.
editor.
I want to see the size of your phone. One call gets $5 million, man. I'm on the wrong carrier, man.
No. But the thing is, you are the fabric by which this country is built. You are the essence of everything we have. You are the communicators. And by communicating, letting people know what's going on, things happen. I mean, one little blurb here, a blurb there, one call to the editor, one call to a news anchor, and all of a sudden things happen. We've got, Memorial Day's coming up.
That's what I heard.
And what we do in 5 Points in East LA, that's in Cesar Chavez, Lorena, in Indiana.
5 puntos.
5 puntos.
So people pick up their tamales.
We have a 24-hour vigil. 24 hours. If you've never gone to Washington, D.C., to see the changing of the guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, come to where it's local. Come to East LA. We start the vigil on the day before, and people stand watch there for 10, 15, 20 minutes, cyclical, all day long for 24 hours. And we change the guard. Military attire, military jargon, and you can hear the young Marines barking out orders. In fact, last year, I wanted to train and to teach the young Marines and Iraqi Afghani vets how to work with the media.
Right.
So I brought them in. Here's a script. You're on for 15 minutes. You're on for 20 minutes. You're on for 30 seconds, 10 seconds. Let America know what you want. Let them know what you went through. Let them know what the solutions are. And let them never forget what you did for this country.
All right, man. Yeah.
Right.
It's funny is when you see this young troops coming by, and some of them look like they're 15 or 16 years old. As a matter of fact, in Vietnam, there was one 14-year-old that was killed and 3 15-year-olds that were killed. How did they do it? They lied about their age. They used their brother's birth certificate. They forged the documents, and they came in. We have quite a few father-son that were both killed in Vietnam. I know this because I was on the founding board for the Vietnam Veterans War Memorial in Washington, D.C. when I was serving as national director. It's funny what one phone call can do.
Not that big phone again, is it?
No.
I was gonna say, man. I like that magic phone, man.
They called and they sent me a flyer saying that we're doing a groundbreaking. So I made the phone call and I said, there's no Hispanics on your roster. I recommended the longest held POW, Everett Alvarez. I recommended Medal of Honor recipient Benavides. I gave him a whole list of names to who to call for the groundbreaking. 30 minutes later, they call me back. Ruben, how'd you guys like to be guest speakers at the groundbreaking? One phone call, one little phone call, and it happened. And from there on, we ended up on the board. What you're going to see on the Vietnam Veterans War Memorial, if you've ever seen the traveling wall, you're going to see someone's last name and their mother's maiden name. We did that so that they could know who Latinos were on that wall.
Beautiful.
In fact, during the meeting, I brought that up, and one of the guys said, "What do you want, Ruben? Do you want us to put those names in neon lights?" And I looked up and I go, "Do we have enough money to do that?" And you gotta make sure that they know who we are and why we are. We hold the most Medal of Honors than any other community in this nation.
The Maureen Monument, right there on
Maureen
Singapore.
Memorial.
Yeah, right there.
And in fact, we lost so many people during the Second World War that the local mortuary and a young architect dedicated all their time to build it. Even when we were building the Vietnam Veterans War Memorial, the whole country was against us. Because everyone wanted to forget the war. There's a small group of us that said, we will not forget the sacrifices that our brothers made for freedom in this nation. And boom, it took a little while, but what you'll notice, after we built the Vietnam Veterans War Memorial, the nurses built their memorial. Then the Second World War veterans built their memorial. Then the Korean War vets built their memorial. And because of us, because we took a stand to do something that was out of the scheme of things, every memorial on the mall was built because no one had ever done it before. And that's what we're about.
Beautiful, man.
We're about taking things on, challenging things, and making sure that we are not forgotten as a community and as a nation.
Well, Ruben, you got to learn to be a little less shy, man.
No.
Seriously.
I say that because the election is June the 3rd for the county.
That's right.
The reason why people sacrificed and died was that you would have the right to be able to vote.
There you go.
You have to be able to go out and vote. I've had my friends and myself translate the some material into Vietnamese, Chinese, Cambodian. I speak Vietnamese.
I want to hear it. Go on. Tell people get out to vote in Vietnamese.
Tôi muốn các nhận đi về một lần nữa. Chưa phải còn hay.
All right. Me, I'll take a number 2 order.
And all you have to do to know what our community is like is drive down Valley Boulevard and look at all the pho restaurants.
Right.
All the restaurants. But you see, I've run across young reservists that are Vietnamese, that are Cambodian, because they're embedded into the mainstream and the soil of what we have left for them. They're following our path. In fact, 16% of the Marine Corps is Latino.
Wow.
16%. But what's really funny, per capita, there are more Latina Marines, percentage-wise, than there are male Marines. I haven't been able to figure out that one. But what I do estimate, what I do foresee, is a lot of young Latina Marines coming back and taking major leadership positions in this country.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
That's what it's
Powerful
about.
Latinas. That's right.
You see, where do they get the leadership skills? They get it from volunteering. They get it from their parents. They get it from their schools. They get it from their friends. They get it from teachers. They get it from their role models. And that's how you grow. You grow, you develop, and you let them go. First, the motto of the American GI Forum is education is our freedom.
Right.
Our motto is education is our freedom, no matter what. But that's why the National Hispanic University exists, because all those who don't think they have the money to go to college, they can go there. They don't think they have the grades, they can go there. They don't think they can get a degree, but they can go there. And onward into other universities. A couple of years back, I worked for the University of California, the president's office. And we set up various satellites up and down the state of California to enable young men and women to get a higher education. So we taught them how to pass the SAT, the ACT. We taught them how to upgrade their classes. We had them going to the University of California up and down the state to be able to use the computers, to build up their skills. Are they? And now they're at Princeton, Harvard, Yale, Dartmouth.
All right, man. Yeah.
So I'll see a lot of my young students from before, and they'll say, "Ruben, I'm at Yale Law School." I go, "It will never be the same." Because these young men and women have taken the challenge, listened to what we said, and then moved on with their lives. In fact, one of the young men I worked with was the first Latino to graduate from MIT electrical engineering school. Einstein went 50 years ago. Einstein was there. And it took us 50 years to get someone to graduate from that department. Never again. Never again.
That's what and that's what it's about. So you're watching the Ruben TREVISIO show, and stay tuned for upcoming events. We'll be back just so we can close that off, Ruben, because I know you got a lot to offer. He brought his date book. This is actually, how people have little black books. This dude has all these books with all these funding agencies, right? Funding people are ready to give away money.
Those are private corporations. There's another book like that. It's all the private foundations.
So we'll touch on it real briefly in a bit, but we want to get Andy back up here because his contractual agreement is such that he didn't buy that suit for nothing. So, and we love having him up there, man. Because I tell you, man, that suit is so shiny, bro.
It's a great looking suit,
isn't it? It can glow in the dark, man. I tell you, man. So we're gonna have Andy do some more work off his new CD, and it's really good. And what's it called?
Es called Dos Culturas, Un Corazón.
I'm glad you said that because I couldn't. Thank you. He does it so well, though. He has that kind of voice.
Right.
So if we're ready back in the out of control room, we can start on up. I love doing this to Isaiah. He's like fainting and passing out back there. So whenever you're ready, because I want to ask Ruben after the fact about what happened to those plaques that were stolen at the Morin Memorial.
Okay.
I can only give you love that lasts forever, and the promise to be near each time you call, and the only heart I own for you and you alone, that's all. that's all. I can only give you country walks in springtime, and I hate to oh when these begin to fall, and the love whose burning light will warm the winter night, that's all. That's all. There are those I'm sure who have told you they would give you the world for a toy. All I have are these arms to enfold you, and a love time can never destroy. If you're wondering what I'm asking in return, dear, you'll be glad to know that my demands are small. Say it's me that you'll adore for now and evermore, that's all. That's all. If you're wondering what I'm asking in return, dear, you'll be glad to know that my demands are small. Say it's me that you'll adore for now and evermore, that's all. That's all. Ooh.
Yeah.
Thank you, gracias.
Don't go away because we're going to close off the show. So
All
don't
right.
touch that dial. I just got to finish up with Ruben, otherwise he won't let me off the dais here. So just real quickly, a couple quick questions. One, what happened to those plaques over there at Cinco Puntos, man? What was the story on that?
We think that someone needed the metal to melt down and sell for drugs.
Amazing. Isn't that amazing?
But we put it back up.
yeah.
We put it back up. No matter what you do, veterans will always come back and restore whatever was there.
Beautiful, man. I tell you, man. Let me tell you. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So, how can people get a hold of you if they're interested in touching base with you? Ruben, how can they, because Ruben and I worked with the U.S. Census back in 2010 together, and I was very blessed to meet this young man. Oh, he's giving me his card, Mo. Now he's getting fancy now. Beautiful. You're to the old man here. I get extras on. Okay, that's,
Use them as toothpicks.
yeah, there you go. Hey, we're from the same generation, I guess. United Veterans of America, and that is 2732 Moctezuma Avenue, Alhambra, California. And the office number is 626-284-8541.
310.
Is that three? It said 626 right here.
Use the 310 number.
Oh, okay. You want 310?
It's my cell.
Excuse me. Okay, that's the cell he's living in. Okay, it is 310-968-3429. Okay, and you want to get a hold of him so you can talk to Ruben. Let me tell you, this guy's a plethora of knowledge. He has so much information. I always learn something whenever I get a chance to talk to this young man. And he's just too awesome for words. I want to thank you, Ruben, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Don't, all right, guys, get one out to husband.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
So you don't have to leave. We're going to close off with Andy, I just want to make the last few announcements. And once again, I want to thank you, Rose. Let's hear it for Rose. She did a wonderful job.
Thank you very much.
She has a touch of class, you know. Otherwise, this would be like, a bachelor party or something. I don't know. Because, basically, we have a channel here, and we're talking about empowered Latinas. I am the only male producer here. All the other producers I have and hosts and everything are female. And we do that because we like to empower the young ladies here. We like to have positive role models. We got Maggie Ramirez. Round of applause for Maggie. Who does everything but tap dance. Let's hear a round of applause for Jaimie NERY. The voice of that. Okay. And then the only other two guys in here, otherwise we would be in menopause, is, well, or at least I would anyway. Isaiah, round of applause for Isaiah. And let's hear for Adam. Adam Man. And he is so cool. So we're very blessed with all these wonderful people. So I want to remind you once again, May 17th, the Relay for Life at Arroyo High School. And that'll be, look at Jamie's ready to go. And that'll be at 9 o'clock. It'll be a 24-hour event. Please go down there. Please support the worthwhile cause. Go walk. You don't have to run. You can crawl. Wheel on down, do whatever it takes, okay? On the 10th, don't forget, the MHDC. And that's happening at the Crippen Center, Senior Center, 3120 right here in beautiful Tyler in Monte, California. And that is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So you want to go down there on the 20th of June. You want to go down there as well because they're going to have the job fair over at 3130 Tyler. So take advantage of all these services and really support the community, okay? I can't express that enough. And we're very proud. And like I said, when you meet a vet, shake his hand because they're worthwhile and you can only feel better coming back from that. Touching hand.
Can I invite you to an event that I'm going to have?
Are you threatening me, Andy?
No.
Okay. Like that, can I invite you? Look, it looks like a mafioso. Can I invite you to an event?
He's got hair.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait, tell me.
It's mine because I bought it. On May 25th, they're going to have a fundraiser for my cause. It's going to be May 25th at Gringos Cantina. And
Formerly the Montebello Infos.
And it's going to be held. You're not only going to be helping me, but you're going to be enjoying a great show. We're going to have a band called Give Up the Junk, who's going to open. They're going to be the house band for the night. Bumptown is going to be on stage. We're also going to have a bunch of comedians, and it's just going to be a blast. So don't miss that. I believe the entry is $15, and just come and enjoy the night. It's May 25th, Gringos Cantina.
Okay, what time does it start?
I'm not sure about the time. Where's that? My agent over there. 3 o'clock. Okay. 3 p.m. There's going to be an event outside as well, but you don't want to miss it. Trust me.
Yeah, no. Round of applause. We're going to help out Andy.
Thank you. Yeah.
He's a survivor, man. We want to keep him that way because, nobody dresses as good as that, man. Actually, I tell you. So, I want to thank everybody once again. Don't forget next week, we are going to be at Manuel's Altepia Cafe right there on the City of Industry, Crossroads Parkway. We will be doing our first remote for Amani tonight. And I'll be on the radio at a Denver radio station for the Latin Life. And that'll be going courtesy of our good, I hope that's the name of the program. I'm losing it. But our good friend, Cheryl Lola Lucero, we want to thank her because she's out there. She's going to have me on the radio. And in fact, she wants to unite their station, which is going to eventually go national, with our channel here in Amani. So, that's going to be cool. So we'll be covering from Southern California to Denver. And that'll be awesome. So, you don't mess with us. Okay? And then in 3 weeks, we'll be having on the 28th of May. And you're all welcome to come on down. I don't care if we pack the rafters. But we're going to have two great bands. We have the AC Jazz Project, Afro-Cuban, beautiful group. They're awesome. And we're also going to have Shades of LA. So we're going to have a great show and a bunch of old friends of the family. We're going to be inviting them on down to celebrate with us our second year of existence of El Monte tonight. And if it wasn't for you people, we would not be here. And we love you all. So, that being said, I want to thank you once again. Please be good to each other. Do not drink and drive. We want you back next week, okay? So you can see us, come down, enjoy the Manuel's Super Bodega. You've had a Manuel's, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
See that? Look at that's why you got so tall.
That's why I'm so tall, yes.
Yeah, I knew that.
What is the time?
What? 6 o'clock. Thank you. Thank you. At 6 o'clock. I'll be on there at 5 because it's 6 o'clock Denver time. But we will be starting the show at 6 o'clock out there at Manuel's out Tepeyac. So we want everybody to go on down there. Joey Duran sponsoring us. Bless his little heart. That's the nephew of the original Manuels who passed away. God bless him. He's up there with my pops. So you want to go on down there, enjoy the food. It's awesome. We're going to have mariachis. We're going to have like a little art show. We're going to have a demonstration from Gilbert Garcia, Lima Lama. They're going to go down there and kung fu some burritos. So it's going to be really cool, man. We're going to have a great time. And it's going to be a fiesta. So we want you guys all down there. And, of course, Miss Vivian will be back to join us again because she's been so busy. She did a great job at Stephen's Steakhouse with my cousin's band Power Play. And also she's working with another band called Second to None, her compadre's band. So that woman's been so busy, man. So if you see her coming out on national TV, you'll know why. You know, too big for us now. Anyway, till I see you once again next week, this is Arturo Esparza and
Rose Nava.
And we love y'all and Ruben TREVISIO. Take care. God bless. Let's close it out with Andy here on El Monte Tonight. Take care.
¿Cómo fue? No sé decirte cómo fue. No sé explicarme qué pasó. Fue una luz que iluminó todo mi ser. Tu risa como un manantial llenó mi vida de inquietud. Fueron tus ojos o tu boca, fueron tus manos o tu voz. Fue a lo mejor la impaciencia de tanto esperar tu llegada, mas no sé decirte cómo fue, no sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti me enamoré. Fueron tus ojos o tu boca, fueron tus manos o tu voz. Fue a lo mejor la impaciencia de tanto esperar tu llegada, mas no sé decirte cómo fue. No sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti me enamoré. Gracias.